Welcome back to Hawk Talk, everyone. This is Season 2, Episode 5. I hope everybody's hanging in there. We've just got back to campus for second semester. We're just chilling right now. We're getting tested, going to class, that's all. But starting next week, hopefully we'll be back on the field in small groups, getting some weight training in. And then after that, hopefully we'll be all together. And hopefully we'll be playing a lot more this spring. So if you're watching this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. You can leave a comment, or if you have any questions, episode ideas, comments, etc., you can email timfield@anselm.edu. I'll leave the spelling of that on the screen right now. And also, you can follow us on Instagram. We're on the road to 500. We just surpassed 410 followers, so we're growing on that as well. We had about 200 like a year ago, so really excited about that. And we're also streaming on Podbean and Apple Podcasts. So today's episode is actually another Meet the Freshmen episode. We had one a few weeks ago with Colin and Thomas. So today we'd like to welcome two of our newest faces. We have Ethan Northcott and Reid Leader. So guys, welcome to the show. Thanks so much for being on.
Thank you, Zal.
Thank you.
Yeah, so quick background on both of you so everybody knows who you are. Ethan is a political science major from Hollis, New Hampshire. He graduated from New Hampton School, just like our teammate Thomas. He played 2 years of varsity there after he transferred from Derryfield, where he also played 2 years of varsity. At New Hampton, he was the team MVP in 2018, and at Derryfield, he was Rookie of the Year in 2016, which shows that he came into two programs and had an impact right away. We're hoping the same happens with us. For Reid, he's a business marketing major from Durham, New Hampshire. He graduated from Oyster River High School. He was team MVP and a captain as a senior, and he was also selected New Hampshire first team All-State as a senior. And across 3 years of varsity, he had 18 goals and 23 assists. Ethan is a center back, and Reid's more of like an attacking player, forward on the wing, kind of versatile. So we're definitely excited to have these guys, and I think that both of them can make a pretty big impact next fall. Tim?
So, hey, guys, welcome back again. Glad everyone's here. Like Zach said, people are back on campus. We're starting to get some things together. It's actually a Wednesday night that we're recording right now, and we're hopeful by tomorrow we're going to have a schedule out. So 3 of you are just now hearing that. But there are some things in the works, and knock on wood, we're going to actually have 3 games this spring. So probably be closed games, but hopefully we can get them live cast so that people can watch them. Guys, I know you've watched every single episode that we've made, so this isn't going to be new to you. But for those who are listening for the first time, one of the things that we always ask is really, why did you choose St. Elsom College? You know, what drew you to the program? What drew you to the school? What was it that you were looking for? So, Reid, why don't we start with you? How did you end up as a student at St. Elsom College?
For me, I was looking for like a smaller New England school, and I wanted to play soccer in college, and I came to St. A's, and I fell in love with the campus, and I had the opportunity to play soccer here, so it's a perfect fit for me.
And then Ethan, how about you?
Well, to be honest, I was a little lost in the college process, and I was looking around at different schools, and then I would talk to Tommy Prentice, a good classmate and friend of mine, and then he told me about Coach Tim and Coach Bruno, and then I remember doing the Brazilian touch camps with Coach Bruno way back in the day, and I remembered him as a coach, and like the opportunity to play for him was too good to pass up, so I chose to go to St. A's and tried to do my best to get him to be under his wing.
So one of the things that I'll throw out there is for my old man team, and we won't talk about what the minimum age requirement is, but it starts with a 5. We do pickup games in the summer out in Bedford, and we sometimes let younger guys play with us. And Ethan, I think you might remember, there was a day I looked and there was this guy in all St. A's gear, and I'm looking and I'm like, I know he looks familiar, but God, I don't remember him being a recruit and someone that we were bringing on board. And you and I spoke, and that's when I realized that, you know, like you said, you were a little bit later to the process, and you had come on board late, but I'm glad it all worked out for us. So as we get off in the spring semester, we're kind of hoping it's a positive note. You guys both were able to go through your first semester of college. Reid, you lived on campus. Ethan, you lived on campus for part of it, lived at home for part of it. But you did live in the most unique semester of anyone's college career that's alive today, unless there's some 125-year-old out there that we don't know about. But it was something different. But the one good thing is you got to spend a lot of time with the guys, and we did get to do a little training and things like that. But what's mainly been like your favorite part, or what have you seen so far as being part of this team that's really stuck out to you? And Ethan, why don't we start with you this time?
I was honestly really surprised of like how the team embraced me coming into it. I was expecting to like have it be a struggle to try to fit in and try to like build a relationship with the team. But the first day, the first time they met me, it felt like I'd known the team for like years. And I think that was what like will stick with me forever and like push me to grow with the team and just push together.
I got to say, I love that answer. That's not what I was expecting you to say, but looking back on it, I know you knew a couple of the guys. You and Colin are also friendly, and then you mentioned Thomas. But that's a testament to these guys and the guys that we have in the program right now. So, Reid, how about you? What are your thoughts?
One thing that stood out to me was just how close everyone on the team is, from senior to freshman. Just everyone just embraced all the freshmen just with love and cheer, and I just loved going to practice and just being with the team, even though some days we were split up, but it was just still fun to get out there.
Guys, those are great answers. That really means a lot to me and like the guys too, because we want you guys to feel like a part of us. You know what I mean? So just hearing that means we're doing a good job, hopefully. So I want to ask you kind of along the same lines, but like, what has been the biggest difference kind of like in terms of on the field stuff? Like, have you guys noticed like kind of a jump in the level of play in the time you've been part of the team? Like, so Reid, we'll start with you. Like, what would you tell like an incoming freshman is like the biggest difference of on the field stuff?
Coming from playing in high school and playing club, I just like the speed is just I think it's just way faster, and just physicality wise, it's a lot. Just if you're coming in, be prepared to like take a hit or just like body up. So that's what I would have to say.
And Ethan?
Kind of along the same lines, like the speed of play is a lot faster than like high school and club. But what I did enjoy was the criticism, like the constructive criticism that was given to us. Like if you take it and actually use it and think about it, they're always like right, and they're just trying to help you transition into the college style of playing.
Yeah, definitely agree with you guys. I noticed those differences when I was coming into college soccer as well. But Ethan, I'm going to bounce back to you on this one. I know Reid was recruited. So Reid, you were recruited and you were brought in, like signed and all that stuff. Ethan, the process wasn't really the same for you. And I know we talked a little bit about your process as a recruit, but so for those of you who don't know, Ethan was actually scheduled to have a visit last spring. And he was going to sign on with us most likely. But then the COVID-19 pandemic started and we all got sent home. So he unfortunately wasn't allowed to have that visit. And therefore he wasn't an official member of the team. He never got to sign on. So we had him as a walk-on this fall, which we loved that. We loved him coming out. We knew immediately he could be a part of our team. But for you, Ethan, what was the process like of being a walk-on for you?
It was a little bit nerve-wracking. Like I understood that like I had a good chance of getting onto the team and stuff like that. But in my mind, I could never be complacent, I guess. I could never think like I have this spot. I don't need to like push myself. They already like were looking at me and stuff like that. I want to get on this team and make an impact right away. Like I want to not like only earn the spot, but to like do more than that and like beyond their expectations.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So, and Ethan, I'll say from a coach's standpoint, that was obvious. That was pretty obvious pretty quick. And, I had seen you play. Bruno saw you play. Now, granted, you were about 18 inches shorter and probably 5 or 6 years younger at the time. But we knew that you had it in you. We just had to kind of almost put you through the motions, so to speak. And as a side note, just I don't know if people can tell on camera, but Ethan, how big are you? How tall are you?
6'3".
Yeah. So is Bundy even 6'3"?
Yeah, he's 6'3". That's what's still on the website.
Well, okay. Yeah, that's what's on the website. But I'm sure when I was playing, I was listed at least 5'11", and I'm lucky to be 5'9". So, but yeah, for those of you, when you do get to see Ethan play, he's not the smallest guy on the field. I can guarantee you that. He definitely casts a big shadow. So
that's me and Reid. We're the smaller guys.
Yeah. So, and Reid, we'll get into that even further later down this podcast. So, hey guys, the pandemic's been terrible. Zach and I it's like we're beating a dead horse. It sucks. There's just no other way to put it. But one of the things that you guys get out of it is you get an entire year with the team, and you get a year of training, even though it's not been the normal training, a year of lift, even though it's not been the normal lift, but you get a lot more than, let's say, the guys coming in 2021 next fall. So, Reid, I'll start with you, but what do you think your biggest takeaway from what you've learned so far that's going to help you in your career is?
So we had a meeting last night, and Zell said that we have an advantage to we have this upcoming spring season to showcase what we have to show to try to get in the starting lineup. So I think that's very important for anyone to develop into what they want to become.
So, and then Ethan, what did you what do you think is going to help you going forward?
I think we definitely have an advantage because instead of coming in and going right into the season, we have time to understand the style of play, to get a better relationship with the teammates, and understand the coaching style and stuff like that. So I think once we hopefully have a season next fall, we'll be ready and prepared to go all the way.
So I like that. And I will tell you guys, and I think Zach may have mentioned it last night, but you'll hear it from Bruno and I, spring is completely different. Everyone is on the field. Everyone has a chance to earn their starting spot for the fall. And you guys are going to get plenty of opportunity, and I know you're both going to take advantage of it. So now it's time for, at least for Zach and I, our favorite part of the episode, the lightning round. So in this, guys, again, I know you've watched every episode we've done, but let me explain it to you anyway. We're going to ask you guys some rapid fire questions. So there's going to be 4 or 5 that we ask both of you. And again, we'll preface who we need to answer first. But then I always tend to go overboard and ask some questions at the end of it that not even Zach knows is coming. So we'll have some fun with this. You guys ready for this? Okay. So Reid, we'll start with you this time. And we have to remember you guys are student athletes, not athletes. What is your favorite class so far in your first semester in a few weeks?
I enjoyed microeconomics.
And Ethan, how about your favorite one so far?
Comparative politics.
Ooh, that might be a fun one. It's an interesting time to take a class like that too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quick fun fact: Reid and I are in the same Intro to Criminal Justice class, even though he's a freshman and I'm a second semester senior.
Nice. So wait a minute, Reid, did you change your major to criminal justice?
No, I just gone it's just one of the classes I have to take.
Slim pick.
It was the only opportunity for me to pick.
Yeah, no. All I've got to say is, you've really got to be smart to be a criminal justice or criminology major, and I'll just leave it at that. And if you want to read my bio, you'll see why.
All right, my first question for you guys, Ethan. We'll start with you. What is your go-to meal?
Go-to meal is definitely rice and soy sauce.
And Reid?
I'm just gonna have to go with steak. I like steak.
Nice.
What cut?
Medium rare.
No. I mean, do you like filet or sirloin?
Tenderloin?
I don't care. Anything.
Just a big hunk of red meat, right?
How about you, Tim?
I'm a ribeye medium rare. Maybe even a little bit on the rare side.
Damn.
So you don't get this thin and trim by eating the lean cuts of meat. That's for sure.
I like mine a little more cooked, unlike you red meat freaks.
Yeah, well, you probably put ketchup on it too.
Oh, no way. That's gross.
So, okay, Reid, we kind of hinted on this a little bit, although you didn't give an answer, but I'll ask you first. What are your career aspirations? What's your dream job once you finish up with us?
Well, I would want to do something with soccer, definitely. So honestly, I don't know.
It's okay. You're only 18 or maybe 19 years old.
I need time to figure that out, bro. I changed my mind.
I was
like
about 35
already.
when I figured it out for myself, and I'm still only doing it part-time. So, Ethan, how about you? You got a dream job yet?
Surprisingly enough, it has nothing to do with political science. I want to go into marketing. Hopefully I can get my master's in marketing in the future and do something with that.
So might I suggest that if you want a career in sales and or marketing, a criminology degree does come in handy, and we can talk offline about that.
Next question, Ethan, you can go first. How long have you been playing soccer?
I want to say ever since I could walk, really, because I have two older brothers, and my oldest brother, that's how we met Bruno, because he would do the camps with Bruno, and that's how we built that relationship. So
nice. How about you, Reid?
I want to say around the age of 3. I've been playing pretty much all my life.
Nice.
What about you, Zach?
Probably the same as Reid. I started kicking a ball around that age, and I started playing leagues at 4. So it's almost been about 20 years.
Isn't there a picture on your mom's fridge of you playing goal when you were about 6?
Yep. Used to be goalie.
Well, I got you guys all beat. I started in 1975.
Reid, we'll start with you on this one. What is your favorite soccer memory?
It was in high school, a game against Merrimack Valley, and it was 1-1, and I scored a goal outside the box for us to win 2-1, and just it stuck with me.
Nice. How about you, Ethan?
also kind of similar. My junior year at New Hampton, I hadn't scored a goal for probably 5 or 6 years. And we were playing Proctor, who was a pretty big rival of ours. And it was the 89th minute, and I scored a header from out almost the corner of the box. And just wow, that was insane.
Nice.
In the Leader family, who is the best soccer player?
Me.
Okay. So why I asked that question, so everyone knows, is what was it? About a week and a half ago, we got an NLI signed by someone's, and I hope you can see it on camera.
He signed it this morning.
He sent it early. It's been a little bit long, but whatever. Airfingers quote someone's little brother, who is about Ethan's size. So it's going to be fun to watch and to have two brothers on the team who both play in attacking positions. And I know a dad somewhere a little east of here who can't wait to see one son pass to another son who buries it, maybe to win a game, maybe overtime, maybe an NE10 championship, whatever the case may be.
All right, guys. So that's it for the show. Thank you guys so much for coming on and doing that. We really appreciate it. In the meantime, go to class, stay smart, stay out of trouble. All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So that's all for our show. Thank you, everyone, for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, you can subscribe, leave a comment. Again, you can email Tim Field, timfield@anselm.edu. Also, go follow our Instagram page at St. Anselm Men's Soccer. And you can also check us out on Podbean or Apple Podcasts. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.